Disease-fighting foods, cruciferous vegetables. If there was a food that was proven to help prevent cancer, would you eat it? As a matter of fact, there's a certain group of vegetables that is getting lots of attention for this very reason. These vegetables are known as cruciferous vegetables. The word cruciferous comes from the Latin word for cross. The vegetables are named for their flowers, which are shaped like crosses. Researchers are discovering compelling evidence that these vegetables can help to prevent many types of cancer. Cruciferous vegetables include broccoli, cabbage, kale, Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, collard greens, mustard greens, and a few others. These vegetables contain nitrogen compounds called indoles. Indoles protect against cancer, particularly cancer of the stomach and large intestine. Cruciferous vegetables also contain other protective compounds and antioxidants. For instance, certain compounds in cruciferous vegetables cause the body to produce natural anti-cancer enzymes. Other compounds protect against cell damage that's caused by free radicals. Like most vegetables, cruciferous vegetables are also a good source of fiber, vitamins, and minerals. Here are 3 cruciferous vegetables that you should consider eating more frequently for their many health benefits. Broccoli. Broccoli is one of the most popular cruciferous vegetables. It's an excellent source of folate and a good source of vitamin C, riboflavin, potassium, and iron. Most important, it's packed with disease-fighting compounds. Besides its cancer-fighting indoles, broccoli contains antioxidant compounds such as beta-carotene and lutein. Beta-carotene may help in the prevention of certain types of cancer. Lutein is important for eye health, offering protection against the damage caused by the sun's UV rays. Lutein also protects against cataracts and possibly macular degeneration. Broccoli may be eaten raw or cooked. The stalks are a little tougher than the florets, so most people prefer to cook the stalks. Raw broccoli has more vitamin C than cooked broccoli, but on the other hand, cooking broccoli makes the carotenoids easier for the body to absorb, so it's really up to you whether you'd rather eat it raw or cooked. Broccoli should be cooked until just tender. Overcooking the broccoli makes the texture mushy and the flavor less appetizing. Frozen broccoli is a good nutritional alternative if fresh broccoli is not available. The texture just isn't quite as nice, but the nutrients are still all there. Here are some recipe ideas for broccoli. You can add chopped broccoli to stir-fries. You can serve raw or very slightly cooked and chilled broccoli florets with a low-fat yogurt dip. For a quick pasta dish, sauté a little chopped garlic in olive oil. Add chopped or halved florets and sauté them until barely tender. Toss the broccoli with cooked and drained pasta. You can top a pizza with chopped broccoli florets, either raw or cooked. You can puree cooked broccoli, then add milk and seasonings to make soup. You can even make a broccoli slaw by finely chopping the stems and florets and tossing with a light coleslaw dressing. Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts are another cruciferous vegetable with lots of nutrients. They look like tiny heads of cabbage, but they have a milder flavor than cabbage. Brussels sprouts are an excellent source of vitamin C, and they also contain plenty of fiber, folate, and B vitamins. Brussels sprouts contain disease-fighting carotenoids such as lutein and zeaxanthin. It's interesting to note that Brussels sprouts are also a pretty good source of protein, with 4 grams of protein in 1 cup of cooked sprouts. When you're buying Brussels sprouts, choose small, firm sprouts that look fresh and have a bright green color. Avoid buying sprouts that are soft or have yellowed, blemished, or wilted leaves. Be careful to cook the sprouts until they're just tender. Overcooking will certainly spoil the flavor and the texture. Here are some recipe ideas for Brussels sprouts. You can cut young, raw sprouts into lengthwise slices and add them to green salads. Cut Brussels sprouts into slices or halves and steam them until tender. Toss with a vinaigrette dressing and serve warm or at room temperature. You can even add Brussels sprouts to shish kebabs. Steam the whole sprouts briefly. Thread them on skewers with meat or chicken and other vegetables, then season to taste and grill. Cabbage. Cabbage is another cruciferous vegetable that is rich in cancer-fighting indoles and other phytochemicals. Cabbage is a good source of vitamin C, fiber, and folate. It's also very low in calories. 1 cup of raw, chopped green cabbage has only 22 calories. There are hundreds of varieties of cabbage, but when you go to the supermarket, you're likely to find just 3 basic types, and these are green, red, and Savoy cabbage. Green cabbage comes in compact heads with smooth outer leaves that range from pale to dark green. The inside leaves are pale green or white. Red cabbage also comes in firm, compact heads, but the leaves are deep ruby red or purple. The inner leaves have white veins or streaks on them. Red cabbage has a slightly tougher texture than green cabbage. Savoy cabbage has crinkled, yellow-green leaves that form a looser head than green or red cabbage. This type of cabbage has a milder flavor and more delicate texture, and it's a popular choice for coleslaw and salads. Before using cabbage, rinse it under running water and remove any limp or loose outer leaves. The inside of a tight head of cabbage is usually clean, but if you want, you can rinse the leaves after cutting or chopping. Cabbage may be served raw or cooked. Many people find that lightly steamed cabbage tastes better than boiled cabbage. You can season cabbage salads or cooked cabbage with dill seed, caraway seeds, curry powder, or mustard. Sauté some cabbage with chopped apples and toss with cooked pasta for a quick pasta dish. You can stir finely chopped and cooked cabbage into mashed potatoes, or add shredded cabbage to stir-fries or tomato-based sauces. Coleslaw is a traditional deli favorite made with cabbage, but the typical coleslaw dressing is loaded with fat and calories, and this detracts from the nutritional benefits of cabbage. Instead, why not make your own coleslaw at home so you can control the amount of dressing and the fat added to the salad? To make coleslaw, finely slice or shred red or green cabbage, or preferably both. Combine the cabbage with your favorite salad ingredients, such as shredded apple or pear, shredded raw carrots, slivered bell peppers, chopped green onions, chopped nuts, and so on. Mix in some caraway seed, celery seed, thyme, parsley, or cilantro for extra flavor. If you like a creamy dressing, blend light or low-fat mayonnaise with an equal amount of low-fat plain yogurt. Or you can make a vinaigrette dressing by combining 1 part oil and 1 part vinegar. Then blend in some dried mustard and other seasonings as desired. Use a light touch with the dressing and combine thoroughly with the salad ingredients. Don't drown your coleslaw in dressing. Remember, there is mounting evidence that a diet rich in cabbage and other cruciferous vegetables can help to ward off cancer. To get the health benefits of cruciferous vegetables, try to eat at least 1 serving every day.